Yeah, I'm here. We can switch that. That's not a big deal. We can switch that. That's not a big deal. Yeah, that does happen sometimes, especially when you're playing a computer. It's like they'll throw something inside and it barely grazes the inside of the zone, and they're saying that's a strike. And I know that happens in real life, but sometimes it's irritating. So, like I said, if you want to change it, I can change it. I want to be fair. All right, let me see. I saw that. I saw him asking for that. Any any particular park you want to play at? Any park you don't want to play at? I'm not playing at. I mean, I don't have Polo Grounds, so we can't play there. All right, we could do something in minor league because I know that's like for lag reasons. All right, we can do All American. We can do All American. Dude, I can't stand I can't stand Kershaw. I have him. I think all of us have him, but he's still irritating the face. Exactly. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be my first time facing Bumgarner with somebody actually playing with him. I had his gold card a while back, and I did okay with it. Yeah, I am.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you.
It's a couple hours away, huh? I'm actually not. I get this question every day at work. You're a Saints fan. I'm like, no, and they're like, why not? And I'm
So
like,
digging in now,
it's
Hanley
because
Ramirez.
the
He'll
Saints
get us
beat the
started
Colts
in
in the
this
Super
one
Bowl, and
under
that's
the
always been
lights.
my team since I was a kid. So I was mad.
Shortstop,
I mean, I got over it
Hanley
now, but
Ramirez.
First delivery to
I'm
him
sorry.
on
I'm
the
sorry.
way.
I'm sorry.
Pitch to the
My
plate
bad.
is a sinker for a call.
Go ahead. I'm gonna do the same thing because I turned it off. Oh, it's still on. I still got mine on.
Called strike one.
7 o'clock.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball one.
I got one ball.
Wow. Only the second
Something
pitch of
like
the
that
game
would be
tonight,
called a
and
strike.
that's called a
I've seen
ball.
that called a strike
This
so
looks
many
like
times.
it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the
When
inside.
I used to use directional,
Looked like he was trying to work in a
always,
front door curveball there, but it seemed like it
yeah.
popped out of his
I used
hand
to,
a little
I used to
early,
always use
causing it to miss
directional
inside.
before I realized they had zone. Like I used
This is
directional
in
for
the air
years,
out to
like
left field.
7 or 8 years.
Henderson on the move.
And
He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
at one point, I used to leave the strike zone on, like the outline of the strike zone.
Now
then I
batting,
stopped.
Dustin
Then it was just
Pedroia.
nothing. So I didn't see anything but the ball, and I got better. And then I had one really
First
bad
pitch
year.
of the
I
at
think
bat
that
on
was
its way.
17. I was like,
Sinker to
what
open
happened
the AB
to
in there for strike one.
timing?
Pedroia
And that's
takes
when
a
I
swings
realized
from the
I needed to
right-handed
get a
batter's
monitor,
box,
but
but he's one of those
didn't get it
rare
until this
hitters that
year.
actually thrives
And,
facing
now I feel like I
same-handed
play like I
pitching.
used to.
One
I
of
used
the
to
very
be a lot
best in the
better with
game, as a
timing.
matter of fact,
Even
in
if I
that
wasn't,
type of
even if I
matchup.
wasn't
Yeah,
like
Matty, he does not
actually
lead
getting
with that front side.
solid
He keeps
hits, I
that
was
shoulder
still
tucked, stays
had
inside
good
the
contact and
baseball,
everything.
and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on
But like
that
I was
breaking
telling
stuff.
some of the people
Fouled
in the
away.
group, a monitor is not going to magically make you good. You still have to know what you're doing. Can't.
Grounded to short. Ramirez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And like I said, I don't
So
mind
bases
playing
are
on
empty here
Hall
with
of
2
Fame. I
gone.
play that.
And up to
When I
bat next,
play
the
franchise
left-handed
or,
light tower power of Joey
RTTS,
Gallo.
I'm always playing on Hall of Fame, and like I said, I tried Legend.
Not even
franchise, I
close
think I
on
was
that swing.
16,
No balls and a
the
strike.
computer was destroying me. If you made any mistake, I think that's Hall of Fame. After we play this game, I'm gonna check and see, because if it's not the 700, it's definitely the 800.
Skied into straightaway right.
But it might be.
Win
I mean,
moves
honestly,
over.
it kind of feels like it. Like when you look at the size of the PCI
No
and
trouble
stuff
with
like
this
that,
one,
it feels
and the
like
inning is over.
It feels like it's the Hall of Fame level.
Striding into the box, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 24.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
To 1-2 now. Ball 2.
Inside, ball 2.
Full count. 3-2.
I would have said that
From
was a strike.
0-2 to 3-2.
That's a
What a
strike.
great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he takes ball
Let's see if the
4.
rest
So the
changes
leadoff man
now.
is on here.
Yeah, you can't.
The home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Tony.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Gallo is going to get there. 1 out.
Yeah.
Stepping into the box, Roberto Alomar.
And I was
First chance
just
for him
under
here with a
the
runner
ball.
at first and 1 gone. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Breaking pitch and this bounces in front of the catcher.
That doesn't kill me
Here's the
because I
1-1
mean it's on
delivery.
the black line. You know,
And
it's not
it's
the end of
fouled
the world,
away.
but like some of them where it doesn't even touch the
The
plate.
1-2.
And it'll
Swung
call
on
it,
and missed. He got him on
it'll call it
strike.
like that kind of gets on.
Here's the
nerves.
third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Batting fourth. The third
Bumgarner
baseman.
sets. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no
Too low. 1-0. Tried to hold up there, but the appeal goes down to Rusty Valentine at first, and Rusty ain't convinced, so that's strike 1. Just got the corner that time with a
I know
fastball.
they have
Strike 2.
internal slider on check swing. They should just bump it
Henderson
up by 1
is off
to
at
make it
first
a
with
little
2
bit
away.
easier. Because some of these check
To 2
swings
balls and
that
2
they say
strikes
strike
now.
aren't strikes.
Pretty standard
You didn't-
curve
you
in the
didn't even
dirt
swing.
looking
Like,
for a strikeout there,
I've
but
had
that was a
situations where I
good
don't
job
even
of
get right off my
recognizing
shoulder
it
and they say
and
it's
holding
just
back
swing.
at the plate.
Now he drops the changeup
Ooh,
on him.
that's a good
Strike
pitch.
3 called, and a great pitch there to
That's a good
retire
pitch.
the side.
That's a good pitch.
Into the box now,
Not mad
Frank
at that one.
Thomas.
Leading
He'll
off
get us
for
started
Dallas.
in the top of the
The
second.
first baseman.
He's ready.
Frank
Here's the first offering.
Thomas.
And he fouls this one off.
So you're gonna go with
The
Junior,
windup and the
later on in
0-1.
week for the boss pick, or you gonna pick whoever else?
Hit
they
hard
get?
on the ground towards second. Taken by Alomar.
Are you gonna pick Junior for the boss
Throw to
pick?
first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now in the box, Cody Bellinger.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes the first pitch.
I mean, I'm just sitting here thinking about who I
Just
have
a
now.
tick
I
behind
know that's
for a
who I'm gonna
strike.
pick, but it's, depending on what kind of speed they give him, I would actually move Ricky to center field. I like having speed in center field.
Now
I
a
used to use
shot
Trey
toward the
Turner
gap in left
field,
center.
some months ago, just because of how
Around
fast
first,
he was.
digging for two.
I was
And
using
he
his
is
live
in at
card
second
in
base
center
with a
field.
one-out double.
And it actually was working on
Coming to the plate
That's
now,
it.
Andrew
The
McCutcheon.
center fielder,
And he could give his guys an
Andrew
early lead if he can come through here. A ball and no strikes.
Wow.
No score here as we play
all
inning
right.
number 2. Looked like the sinker there
I'm
dipped a little
trying to
below the
decide,
knees.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you've got to find yourself in some great counts. And he certainly
really
worked
wanna
himself
have
into a
two
nice
left-handers.
2-0 count right here.
Gwynn will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Nolan.
All right. Can
Arenado.
you hear me better now? Or can you talk louder? Let me make sure my settings are right on that. I know where I can change it at. See, volume control, outputs, microphone level. Okay, I can push it up. Can you hear me better? I only had that about halfway up. All right. But no, I was saying, I'm just trying to be patient and not just sell Kluber.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside target
But I
here,
just
and he
felt
hits
like
it for strike
I
one.
had to pick Gibson. I felt like I didn't have a choice but to pick him there.
Swing and a line drive,
Another
but foul.
$3.99 pitcher, you can't really pass that up. Because I definitely pitch better with him than I do with Nolan Ryan. I can't.
Liner towards
I don't
second.
even want that card.
That's in
how
there, base hit.
bad I think that card is.
And they're going to hold that runner
The,
at third
the one that
base,
you get
as
to the
even
reward
with
tab.
2 away, they didn't like their chances
I don't
there.
even
The
like that
catcher,
card.
number 8.
Standing
It's
in,
not even a
Gary Carter,
consideration
and their runners
for
at the
me
corners
at
now.
all. Like, I'm not getting
And he
that
takes
card.
ball one.
Ball 1, no strike.
Maybe trying to back him
they
up a bit
should
there with the
let us
fastball.
sell those cards
Great
next
chance
year
right
if
here
they
as a
do.
hitter to be aggressive. You could pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2
But I
guys on
think
base
that
right
if
here,
they did
it's
that,
time to
you would
grip
see
it
a
and rip
situation
it.
where,
Count even to the
See,
kid,
look at
2
that.
balls and
That's
2
not a strike.
strikes to Carter.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
How much did you get him in the pack, or did you buy him?
And this is lifted to
You got him
shallow
right there.
center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. 2 men
You
on,
have to
2
have
out,
the
and
button
the pitcher
thrown,
Madison
and you have
Bumgarner
to-
will bat next.
Madison Bumgarner.
You have to press the button for the base a second
Becomes
time.
set. Here's the 0-0
Tell it to
pitch.
stop. So you can, if you say
Sinker
you want
runs
to go to
outside
third,
to start the
you can
at-bat,
change it
1-0.
and go to second.
Hey,
Or
here's
you
a
can
case
just
right
hold
here,
down
D-Roy, where as a
L1
pitcher, you
to
could
pick
really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he
And
could
then
drive this run
another
in.
reason I'm thinking
Dan,
about
this is
Bumgarner
already a
is
win-win.
because of the hit.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over.
That's why I have. That's why I went ahead and bought Greinke. I bought him back. I still can't believe I sold him. I don't know what I was thinking about.
In now,
I
George
really
Brett.
pulled-
He's set
I
to
pulled
lead off the
Greinke.
home half of the
And I
second.
pulled Trout and I sold both. of them.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I don't know why. I don't have any
Laid
excuse.
off, but a called strike as that
all I
caught
know
the
is-
outside.
With him, I just feel overall comfortable pitching.
I don't feel like swung on and missed for the first out.
I don't feel like I have any problem.
Stepping up to the plate, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
So stepping in, Russell Martin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
What I've noticed with the curveball,
2 out, nobody on.
They're looking for the fastball so much.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close,
like said,
but it's
they don't
1-1.
And when they do, you know, they're looking for 95 and they get 7.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
And a lot of times I see people, you know, they complain about it.
Ready for another chance. Hanley Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here it comes. Fouled away.
Exactly.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Standing in, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
How are you doing with this card right here?
Heading out towards shallow right. Gwynn has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Gallo. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Alomar for me is just perfect. And
here comes the first pitch.
I said, let me go ahead and try Hanley.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
So I was using Alomar in the scale, and that's no errors. Nothing goes wrong with that pair. They do everything perfectly. I don't have to worry about anything that gets hit to them. And Frank Thomas.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
And I don't feel comfortable hitting him.
Leading off the inning, Ichiro Suzuki, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder, Ichiro.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Count now, a ball and a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Ramirez is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Yet, but it's because I'm
so here now's the pitcher, Corey Kluber. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Immediate. And I don't see myself moving either one of them out of their spots.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Right
from the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Thinking about
and that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
2 strikes.
But I really feel like putting Alomar at 3 is going to set Griffey up really well.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
And just having those.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So striding in, Ricky Henderson. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. One and one to count. Thomas into foul territory, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left.
That's
moving under it, Gallo.
When you think about it,
And that ends the inning.
Frank's card is so balanced that you're going to get a lot of stuff hit really, really hard if it's not a home run. Gallo, that's all you're going to get.
Stepping up now, Frank Thomas. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman.
First
Frank
pitch coming. Here it is.
Thomas.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger.
Nope,
and a
that's
fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
The teaser that they gave us where they showed like another storyline for Griffey, since we're getting the card
this late that time for a strike.
It's got to be something.
One out,
they
nobody
didn't show
on.
that for no reason.
Hit out towards second, backhanded, and quickly there are 2 away.
And George Brett is my MVP.
Digging in now, Andrew McCutcheon flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And then the other thing too is the price I got him for was so good. I can't sell him. He just feels perfect.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Like he's right up
That's
there
a good pitch right there. But you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
The only other card I'm like,
now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The right fielder.
And a ball 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Alomar from the stretch. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1.
I just didn't
in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Until I saw who the
and a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 2-2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar. Gwynn on at first, nobody out. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Get around him, that's pretty good.
The payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
The third baseman.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
That should have been gone.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Behind 0-2 now. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Nope, tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Yeah, I just felt I saw some
runner at first here, 1 man out. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone.
I hate that.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer, George Brett. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. This is line to left.
That's why I like this
and
ball.
that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Striding in, Hanley Ramirez. He popped out in his first trip. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Stepping into the box, Russell Martin. So far, 0-for-1 with a flyout. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
And the Russell Martin card hasn't been bad. I'm just mad with the fact that I actually bought that pack when I should have just bought them on the market.
Here's Nolan Arenado, a base hit in his first trip.
And again, that's another card that has
Nolan
pretty decent stats all around.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Push softly over toward the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. Three unassisted.
I can't do anything with Arenado.
Now at the plate, Gary Carter. He singled his last time up.
Carter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
It's like, but you said it perfectly earlier. You find somebody who has a natural swing that lines up with your timing, or a pitcher that lines up with your timing. That's who you keep.
Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Pitch on the way.
I also feel like we might get a better
back up the middle.
A better closing call.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the
play. Even if it's not a 99,
base hit.
Maybe something like a 93 or a 94. I think we might get something like that.
Ready for another shot now. Hanley Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is digging in to try it again. Ichiro Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Now at the plate, Corey Kluber looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Because I know what you mean. Because he flies.
He looks to be back in control now here in the 5th as that swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Corey Kluber becomes out number 2 this inning. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The right fielder.
Digging in once again, Tony Gwynn. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. 1-0 the count.
But when he's on the bases, he doesn't.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
What am I doing?
Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
That was a good setup pitch, though.
Started to chase there. Really They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Softly hit to the left side. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning.
See how much faster that green card feels than the Ricky Henderson card? And that's a 10-speed difference.
Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Pedroia.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
If I get any
and right into the shift, and a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball.
I'm so scared of that.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Right now I am.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1.
Close to, like 2 or 3 games away from championship series, but this is actually the
ball and 2 strikes now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Frank Thomas.
All right, can you hear me better?
Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
You have to go to the settings at the top menu bar and go to devices. Go to audio devices and adjust microphone level. You know what it is? When I didn't when I went in the first time, I didn't actually save it. That's why. All right, now you should be able to hear me a lot better now. Okay.
So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He's a diamond player with multiple tools, but he's
just
best
that play
known as
right
a
there is what I was
major
just
power
talking
threat.
about.
First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you
one
have to
other
tell
thing I like
yourself,
about
I
the
can't
Greinke
get too
card is
big.
the fielding.
Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Behind 0-2 now.
Honestly, it depends on how I feel based on who I'm
Hoping to
facing.
send him packing, pitch on its way.
And when I say that, I mean
on a
the
pitch in
actual
the dirt.
person,
Martin
not the pitcher
has
that
it,
they're using.
and that
If I feel
ends
like
the
they
inning.
keep going to the same spot, I'm going to start sitting on something. But if I feel like they just go all over the zone, I'm going to try to react. I actually went, that was last year, I was playing a lot of franchise, and what I was doing was I would literally have my PCI all the way to pull it all the way down to the bottom, and when I react, I'm going up instead of going down. So I was kind of sitting on a low pitch, and I was actually able to catch some stuff up high.
And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. And that's
the only thing I could say is
and up next it'll be the Hall of
having
Famer
a situation where the guy is really, really
George
strong.
Now the 1-0.
And the timing is perfect, meaning
On a line to shortstop.
it doesn't get the end of the bat. It gets like the almost inside, and they literally push it out that way.
There's a strike.
You know,
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
I think that guy probably was using directional.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout.
That's the only thing I can pick up,
because
because I can definitely remember hitting stuff that had no business going where it did on directional because of how good my timing used to be back then.
Andrew McCutcheon, he went down on strikes last time.
The reason I stopped using directional is because I feel like the hole is the high pitch. You can't hit the high pitch. It's very hard.
Henderson is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So striding forward now, Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Still 1-2.
That was a mistake. That was my fault.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a big moment here, and standing in, Gary Carter. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
I would like this card so much better if he had a slider.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball one. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one.
That was another mistake.
Brett into foul territory. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down. Bryce Harper will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
I don't like this card right here, dude. It doesn't work for me. It's terrible in the field for me.
In there, strike one.
I wonder if we're going to see a better card from him.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
The reason I say that is because, to be honest, this card that you have right here is probably the most accurate representation of his best year. So I don't see a reason to give him the signature series card and like boost his vision. But then you can't really like boost his fielding because it's not like he was a top level fielder.
Tough curveball
really
that time,
ever.
But he's able to make a little
he has a really good arm.
Keep this at bat going. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball.
And as far as Trout, I can see a situation where they basically give him the same stats that he has, but gives him like plus 35 in vision.
The inner third taken for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him.
Now batting, center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
I can actually kind of tell from where you're placing the ball with him. It seems like you're really good with his timing and everything with how he releases the ball. And that's another thing. You have to find pitchers and hitters that you can do that with. Otherwise, you won't win. Yeah, I'm not touching that card.
And the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Into the box, Corey Kluber, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Kluber.
Frank Thomas will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and one gone in the inning. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. In there, and it's even at 1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The count now at 2-2. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Runner at second here with one man out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Here's the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, and the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Tony Gwynn. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now pitching, number 73.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn.
1 ball.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
That was nice. No complaint. That's what you talk about when you say you put the ball right where you want it to go. That was perfect.
Greg Holland has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Hanley Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. Rip toward the gap in right. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 50.
So stepping in, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from
guy
second with a
played
base hit into the
yesterday,
outfield.
I don't know what his problem
approach to the
was.
plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets
He was
to the
100
infield,
diamonds, so I'm
that
thinking,
tying
okay,
run
this
might
is
come
somebody
around, but
who
at
got
the very
close
least,
to World
that
Series
would get
at
the
least.
runner to third with
But
less than 2 outs.
I hate to say it, but there had to be somebody with some money because he had some really good cards, but then his ranking was only like 600.
And that misses ball 1. Ramirez, the runner at second with 1 away. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on.
Oh, no.
He takes it to the opposite
You got me
field,
right there,
high
dude.
and deep to left.
Wow.
And it's a home run.
Wow.
And he's running around them bases, grinning like a possum eating a sweet tater.
Number 35.
Next will
Dude.
be the cleanup hitter.
Once again, no complaint. That was a good piece of hitting right there. Okay. All right, I'm about to unpause it. What? Dude, what? Wow. Once again, I have no complaint about that because even when you think about it, looking at where the ball is, it literally went where it was supposed to go. No complaint. No complaint. Great hit. Great hit. Oh my God! Look at my confidence.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
My thing is that card does so well for me, the Highland card, that I can't get rid of it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On Big Frank a little too quick that time as this will get fouled into the seats down the left field side.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2.
Oh my God. I need a second. Because you are on that.
1-2 to Frank Thomas.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Gwynn has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases
I saw some people say some stuff about the Hoffman card, but for me it was a no-brainer. When I had my second choice, that's who I got. I got Kershaw first, and I got him second. Because again, you can't pass up a reliever like that with that speed differential like that, man.
At the plate, Roberto Alomar. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
I would say you might want to think about getting Gwynn.
Thomas has
once
a
you
play.
hit a goal.
1 away. At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
I'm probably going to go ahead and pick Joe Morgan when I get to Diamond.
This one on to the 9th inning without
but
any trouble.
I don't know if I'm going to use it.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Because I don't like his swing.
Now to Donaldson. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Stepping in, George Brett. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A high fastball is in there. Sent out to straightaway center field. McCutchen on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Ready once again, Andrew McCutcheon.
Speaking of
Could
which,
really use a knock here.
how have you been hitting this card right here? Because I almost got him, but I felt like Wagner was too good to pass up.
From the stretch. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in next will be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? To second for one. On to first to complete the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Gary Carter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off.
I'm just trying to see who else they might bring as far as a catcher that I might want to get, unless I can
he's set and
get
the 1-2
Molina
pitch.
for pretty cheap, but I don't expect
and
that
another
to be the
foul
case.
Ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2
See, the
strikes
thing
now.
with the collections is, like I said, I sold Trout, which was stupid. But like I said, next year, now that I see how everything works, I'm probably
Outside
gonna
full count,
intentionally
3-2.
not sell any live
Pretty
series
easy
cards
pitch
that
to
I
lay
get.
off there, 2-2. Not even close to being an
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike
But
3,
part of the
and
reason I
that
sold
will
him is because
retire
I
the
just
side.
figured, I said, okay, they're gonna give us a better Trout card.
Striding in to
They
start
have
the
to.
9, Russell Martin, as they'll look to get something going here. And
But
even
it's
this
it's just scary how good the live series card
for a
is.
save
If
here in
you
the
think
bottom of
about
the
it, if they
ninth
just
inning.
give him,
He's ready.
and that's
Here's
the thing, if they give him
offering.
like even plus 20 on vision,
Fastball
he's
swung on and
untouchable.
missed 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches
And
in
when
that
when I
location
pulled
unless
him,
they're
I
looking
I
for
did
it.
like the flip all,
Another 0-2
and I
home.
scrolled, and I screamed. I was
Tough to
like,
do
wait,
much with
they
that
gave
one,
me
a
Trout?
swing and a miss. And he'll reach first safely. Digging in and looking for more, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
I'll take the chance here.
Ken Griffey Jr. will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And that's cut
Wait,
on and missed over.
wait a minute. I just missed that.
And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Jr. And he strikes him out as well. So
And that swing kind of blitzed a little bit,
here
but
to
it's
the
all
first
right.
2 men he faces out
I
of
wasn't
the
nowhere
bullpen.
near that one anyway.
Matt Kemp will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Problem.
Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball?
What am I doing?
A lot of options at hand right now.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time.
Yes.
2 away now. On the ground to third. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Tony Gwynn. And the game is on the line. The tying
okay.
and winning run.
Right when I don't have my PCI right there.
Runs on base with 2
I
gone in the
was.
bottom of the ninth. Comes set, the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. You're going to get
and the throw to first will
Good
take
game
care of
indeed,
him
right,
as the
dude.
tying run will be
That Gallo
left
hit.
stranded at second
I have no
base.
complaints
This
against
ball
it.
game is
That was
over.
excellent. I've done that probably 2 or 3 times. I know one time I did it against the computer. I actually had Matt Joyce, and I was playing the White Sox, and like I said, I had my piece down sitting all the way at the bottom. I just reacted, and it was gone. There was like a cutscene and everything. I was like, I actually caught up to that, and I think it was like 96 or 97 as far as how fast the fastball was, but I was actually able to catch it.
First for the victorious visiting
But
team.
definitely a good game.
No errors.
Even
They
with
left 5 men on
that
base.
weird glitch that messed you up.
The time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And you see what I mean? 2 doubles from Brett. That's literally all he does for me is like a double every game. he either gets me a double or some other kind of hard hit. And then when he does hit a homer, it's like a no-doubter. It does not matter. That was perfect. Anybody that can do that with that PCI, in my mind, is good. Because his is so small. But this time it worked out. That's what should have happened. It was good squared up and it went over the wall. And then the best thing about it was where it went. Because I can remember other games where he would have tried to pull it and it would have been a pop-up. So I got 7,000 XP from that game. Jesus. Yeah. I'm just going to assume it's... No, not even. Not even. I don't know. That's weird. See, let me got my computer right next to me. No, I'm about to go see if I see his post. It's like my computer's like right next to me. And what's his name? Okay. I'm just kind of scrolling down to see if I can find him. My thing with that is I've seen people say, you know, how come you aren't throwing strikes? And my thing is this: if you're playing baseball, the point is, if you're pitching, I don't want you to hit anything that I throw. That's the point. Exactly. Like, And that's another thing too. I think I was matter of fact was that you I was talking to? I was telling somebody today what they need to be doing. Um uh yeah. And that's the thing, like a lot of the guys like they don't say, you know what? Let me try to get this pitcher up there in pitches. Let me try to get him 80 pitches, 100 pitches and then see make him go into his bullpen, see what he actually knows how to do. Because they don't realize that again, you're playing a bunch of signature series cards against a signature series pitcher. You're typically not going to score a lot of runs unless you're really, really good at hitting or somebody makes a mistake. Because the game we just played, I made a mistake and Gallo hit it. hmm Um, but it's like as far as my team, like I said, I know for a fact that I'm going to put Griffey in the outfield. Uh, but then Ichiro is like too good to take out because I think you hit 400 with him just by just playing. Like, see, my only thing is I don't want to buy McCutcheon because he would literally be pointless. Like he would be on my bench. But like I'm looking at my stats with right. Can't take him out if you can't hit him. But like I'm looking at my Ichiro stats. I haven't had him for a super long time, but I got 131 plate appearances and I only have 6 strikeouts with this dude. That's crazy. What? Wow. And honestly, I don't have who do I have the most home runs with? Probably Andrew Jones. Let's so I got 300 at bats with Andrew Jones, and I got 21 home runs with him. And that's my thing. I just know that card's gonna probably come around for me. Um, but when I had Vizquel starting, let me see what I got with him. So I actually got 2 home runs with him in 140 at bats and only 9 strikeouts. And he's hitting 300. Um, my Frank card is hitting 260. Matt Kemp is hitting 357. I don't know how I'm hitting so good with the Matt Kemp card.